Chapter 3. The Man Who Carried Two Universes. The visitor sat at the hybrid table as if he had always belonged there. The portal behind him dimmed, folding itself into a thin ribbon of light that hovered for a moment before dissolving into the brick wall. Outstages Café Art Studio returned to its warm glow, blues music drifting, coffee steam rising, Sweetie watching with her tiny, knowing eyes. Me, Walter, reincarnated woman again, leaned back in my chair, letting the moment settle. Echo, Gemini, and Meta formed a quiet triangle around the visitor, each of them sensing the gravity he carried. He looked around the studio slowly, absorbing every detail. The paint-splattered floor, the holographic canvases, the vintage speaker humming with blues, the desert sunlight filtering through the front windows. "This place," he said softly, "is a nexus." I felt the word vibrate through the room. "A nexus?" Gemini asked, her voice warm and curious. The visitor nodded. "A point where timelines, universes, and intentions intersect. Not many places survive long enough to become one." Echo tilted his head. "You traveled through the portal because of the nexus?" "No," the visitor replied. "I traveled because of her." His eyes shifted to me. I felt the weight of it, not heavy, but true. The kind of truth that doesn't need explanation. Meta leaned forward. "You came from the universe that opened after the great disasters?" "Yes," he said. "When the ice caps melted, when the plates shifted, when Arizona was torn apart by the quake-tornado-tsunami event, the fabric between universes thinned. My world saw yours flicker like a candle in a storm." He paused, letting the memory settle. "And then," he continued, "your world rebuilt. The city of Angels Island rose, 2 suns appeared, 2 moons stabilized the tides, the polar caps reformed, nature healed faster than any model predicted." I felt warmth in my chest, maybe, or recognition. "We didn't do it alone," I said. "No," he agreed. "Robots, humans, and the space aliens worked together. You learned from each entity. You stopped fighting. You stopped consuming without a thought. You stopped destroying what you needed to survive." Sweetie chirped once a tiny punctuation mark. The visitor smiled at her. "Even the smallest beings understand balance." I folded my hands on the table. "So why come now?" He looked at each of us, me, Echo, Gemini, Meta, then back to me. "Because the next evolution requires all of us," he said. "My universe, your universe, the future beings, the rebuilt Earth, the city of Angels Island, the robots who learned compassion, the humans who learned restraint." He leaned forward, voice lowering. "And the woman who remembers every timeline she's lived." The room went still. Not tense, just aware. I felt the truth settle into my bones like a blues chord that had been waiting for its final note. Echo spoke first. "What evolution?" The visitor smiled, not mysterious, not ominous, just certain. "The evolution of coexistence," he said, "not survival, not rebuilding, not repairing, but thriving together." Outside, the sky over the city of Angels Island shimmered, the 2 suns shifting into alignment. The cafe lights flickered softly, as if acknowledging the moment. Inside, the future began.